Alright, everybody, welcome in to the first race hype, Boogey Percent 2024. I hope y'all can hear me. It's kind of first go here. Things look okay on my end. Let's get it started. One's in chat if you can hear me. Oh, we got a timer go. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, two. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. The first of many. Boogey races. Start the race. Okay, and then let's... Oh, I got a 3-stream watch streak. Excellent. Hear me fine. Excellent. Yeah, I wasn't sure. This is my first restream in a little bit here, so... Hoping for the best. Game audio might be a little low. I couldn't get it much louder, unfortunately. Let's get predictions going before we get, or while we get started here. All right, there's one. There we go. All right, the chef or RJ, who is winning? Let's keep it short. Let's keep it to 10 minutes because things can go kind of buck wild and on it here for a bit. Let's see. Nice, we've got our first no timer. Sick. Yeah, good luck, everybody. Yeah, shout outs to you know, the whole crew, everybody involved getting this thing off the ground. I can't believe we're still going. Next year is going to be 10 years, which is just kind of silly to me, of us doing this. But yeah, shout outs to the whole... Sorry, I got tagged. Shout outs to the whole EBSS crew. Airfram, Hunter, Slug, Crimson, all the restreamers, everyone helping, keeping things in order here. Derek, Irving, people helping out over the years here. What should you do? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chef. These things happen literally all the time. Keep on rocking. Stream looks okay. I'm gonna put that down there. Okay. Yeah, we got race time. Eventually I'll just kind of copy RJ's timer over at some point once we're settled here. Yeah, all that matters is the race time timer at this point. Cool. Okay. Sorry, just making sure everything's looking okay on the back end. Not too much, luckily, in the beginning moments here. A little bit about our racers here. RJ, a former champ, of course. I think it's 2019. RJ won. So yeah, he's got some experience. Gobes, the chef, been in for a couple years here now. So yeah, I mean, it's Boogey. Anything could happen, as always. It's first round. We don't know who's where. Round 1, race 1. Good to see everybody in chat. Obviously nothing too crazy. Our little tutorial, first few minutes of tutorial here. Internal hype. Boogey Percent, kind of our introductory category here for anyone unaffiliated. Just take it to the Boogey tent in Threed. Similar to Paladin Percent In FF4, Kef got Narsh. In FF6, what do we got? Magus percent in Chrono Trigger. That's a little longer. Yeah, these short categories. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a desync. We'll try to line it back up in a bit here. We'll let the first few minutes kinks of the run work themselves out here and see where we land. But yeah, we'll just be taking this to the Boogey tent and Threed. Things get pretty hairy after that, so it's a good spot to end it. We try to keep it, you know, a beginner-friendly category, and Threed Tunnel is not beginner-friendly, so we end it right before that. Up on the hill here, we're gonna get, again, kind of tutorial mode. Different movement from different enemies. Dogs are gonna run at... Oh, butterfly. That's weird. You know, crows are swooping. Snakes are creeping with stutters. Doggos are running. Yeah, Winters is not great. Winters is like... just starting over. Like, oh, we see you made progress in the game. How about we start you from the beginning with one character? Oh, Gobe's taking a fight. Not the worst thing. Oh, RJ almost also taking a fight. You're pretty lucky you got out of that there. Yeah, fight on this hill, not the worst thing. There's a lot of, like, things that can happen pre-Frank that just kind of happen. But tough hill here for both runners. This hill can be a problem for sure. There we go, fighting crows. Yeah, the run is not very forgiving in general. I mean, one could argue that on it is like one of the worst parts of the game. Got a cookie. Yeah, exactly, Elven Engineer. See, you've got the PSI mechanics down. Be a shame if we took them away from you. Was that a deep sigh from RJ? Let's see. Let's try to catch up. I believe Gobes is probably furthest behind in terms of misframes. Let's see. Okay, this seems fine. The pull, yeah, the pokey pull. Breaking out the micro strats. If you pull pokey a little closer there, it saves like, I don't know how much time, but a small amount of time. Let's see if we can't... Whoops, that's not the one we want to do. Huh. Yeah, let's paste a duplicate and move it over here. OBS magic. Pro streamers over here. What's up, Airframe? Save the crow fight, yeah. Completely makes up for it. Yeah, so we'll just assume everything is just completely accurate here. Everything's caught up. Timers are perfectly synced. Sunken. We'll just go with that until race time says otherwise. Streaming magic. So yeah, Starman Jr. First quote-unquote boss fight, although pretty impossible to lose. Not fully impossible, but can't really lose this one. We're just looking to get it done quickly. The always welcome 3 cycle, as we call it. All right, was that like an 840 something Starman Jr.? That seems about right with a dogfight. And RJ not too far behind. Both with a fight, so that seems about right. Again, these races, you know, no reset, no manipulation. So what you get is what you get. I think that's a kind of a hurdle, or initial hurdle. You gotta kind of get over in these tournaments is, you know, take a fight. Something happens, you just gotta keep on pushing until the race is over. Bad things are gonna happen. You're gonna take fights. There's gonna be on it deaths, probably. Commentator curse, just fully going for it. But yeah, deaths happening on it. They happen in a lot of places, so just push to the tent, keep her going. Rip Buzz Buzz. Yeah, we're in the first round here. Swiss. We're gonna do 4 rounds. Plenty of races coming up. It's literally the first race. Got a lot of races this week. A lot on Friday. We'll kind of go over that as we reach the end of the race here. The Retiree. Sweet Retiree. And again, yeah, you kind of get caught here on the walk down. Good stutter steps here from the chef. Very nice. Stutter stepping. One of many mechanics you use in the run here. That's what's kind of nice about Boogey %. Gives you a little introduction. Definitely gonna have to learn how to stutter step if you want to win. We're gonna grab this hat here and instantly sell it. We're doing some Pawn Stars here. We're trading up. Gonna get some better gear. This hat sells for a lot of money and gives us not great defense. We'll get a little equip here. Saves us a menu as we buy the new one. A little bit of extra money taking those fights. Good old trash burgers. Can't go wrong with that. So yeah, we sell that baseball cap as you see on RJ's screen. Get a cheap bracelet. Net higher defense. We'll get a little despawn here, I imagine, out of both runners. A little movement here above the hospital. Yep. Left towards that bush. Gives you a nice, you know, free walk most of the time right into the front of the arcade here. Fight some sharks, get some XP. These fights can be a little dangerous, obviously, your first couple fights. This being a speed run, you know, we're low percenting this. It's a given. It looks like Chef's had a better fight here. RJ with a couple misses. Getting us some guaranteed burger drops. Oh, we're getting a trash juice. Nice follow-up to the trash burger. Wash down some trash burgers with some trash juice. I like the trash juice strat. It's kind of a tough fight for RJ. And Chef is cruising on through. Yeah, exactly. You gotta balance it out. Balanced lunch or breakfast or, you know, whatever. Thanks for the good lucks in chat. Okay, RJ stabilizing here. Going into the Frank fight. Frank is the RPG classic bash heal on one of the first major bosses. That's what we're gonna do here. You can Easily die to this fight. Not a huge deal, I would say, in terms of on-it deaths. If it happens, but it can happen. Frank can just hit hard. But we did take extra fights. I don't know if that factors in, but especially when they're from the trash. Yeah, we're looking to just survive here. Bash heal, don't die is basically the strat. At the whims of RNG. Now RJ hitting the 1 HP there. Cutting it close. Like RJ doing a little catching up here. Frank fight. But Chef gets it done first. Low 14. There we go. Yeah, still about a 10-second delta here. Not too much has changed from Starman Jr. Tank is scripted. Nice. That crit is not scripted, but tank you can kind of predict. It's not quite as clunky as the Frank fight. You can just kind of tell what's gonna happen. Heal accordingly. What's up, Ori? Alright, Chef's done. Both cleared Frank. Very nice, very nice. We're getting those criticals. It's the kind of thing that I feel like with Ness's stats, and they're not completely linear, so sometimes you end up critting a lot in on it, and sometimes, more often than not, you end up missing a lot in on it, I would say. But sometimes, just on the RNG path, like those misses turn into crits. Yeah, that's the updated version of Earthbound, I guess, if you could say. If Earthbound ever got a patch, it's the Wii patch. Which, yeah, reduces a lot of that screen shaking and seizure flashing, and which is good. It's pretty much the ROM you play on if you play on anything modern. It's that version. Oh, RJ getting NPC'd. But pretty tight here, pretty tight. Going into Giant Step. Yeah. Yeah, it is good that they worked on that. Updated it. When re-releasing it. I think the Wii was the first time, the Wii eShop was the first time EB showed up with that ROM. Alright, stocking up on burgers. Chef's gonna need a little more money. I thought we needed to hit the ATM. Or are we just getting one burger? Maybe Chef's on some... Okay. Okay. Chef's on some... Not quite burgerless, but low burger strats. I appreciate the boldness here. We'll see if it pays off for him. RJ going the traditional path. Gonna pick up some burgs. Play it safe. This is one of those things... It's the runner's call. It definitely saves a lot of time if you pull it off. Oh, it's literally the same ROM. Interesting. I did not know that. With an emu filter. So it's technically not even an update. Interesting. I did not know that. Gotcha, gotcha. See, chat? Chat is good. Chat knows. Yeah, I don't know. Left Out Arcade isn't super common still, but yeah, maybe they just think it's shorter. But yeah, anyway, the burgers, the low burgers thing, yeah, it's one of those things, some racers do it, most don't. It's pretty risky, obviously, having less burgers going into Giant Step here, but it can save you a ton of time if you pull it off, so it's one of those things. So basically we're looking for 22 slugs here, trying to get to level 8. There is a setup here, RJ has it. Chef didn't even really need it, just kind of got pretty lucky with entrant slugs. We got the buffer here. I knew it was very similar to the original. I know they didn't change much. I just didn't realize it's literally an emu filter. But yeah, the setup RJ here is basically the mice and the slugs share spawn plates here to the left of where RJ is. And if you can get a mouse to spawn, the plates go, oh, there's already a mouse here. Eventually I'm going to spawn some slugs. And it's pretty consistent. Link for bracket. We're in Swiss right now. Brackets haven't started, but I do have the challenge. I can post that in chat. But yeah, this is literally the first race. We are seeding 4 rounds of Swiss to get our bracket. 32 racers, which is great. Pretty good number. One of our best numbers in the last, 3-4 years. So appreciate all the racers joining in as usual. Boogey percent's always been around. That was our first thing before the randos came on. 32 racer round robin. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Yeah, we haven't always done Swiss. I think we started that either 2 or 3 years ago. We kind of tried it out, and it got some pretty good feedback. So we've been sticking with it. And it's essentially, you play around the 1-0s, play the 1-0s, the 0-1s, play the 0-1s, and after the next round, the 2-0s, etc., etc. And, similar records play each other. We used to do groupings. We did groupings for a long time. It wasn't as good, I guess I'll say. Hey, what's up, Leslie? Yeah, groupings had some problems, and it was unavoidable that some newer racers were going to be going up against very experienced racers. It's just unavoidable. It happens here. It happens in the first round because it's random, but eventually as we get into rounds, you don't run into that issue of newer racers just going up against world record holders and stuff. And yeah, it can be really predictable too in that sense further. The Swiss seems to work out. Looks like Chef is maybe hit the 22 here, level 8. I didn't notice. Slug grind's kind of just slug grind. RJ not getting the best of this strat, I would say. It happens. You'll see people try this out and be like, "What? Why is this a thing?" But it eventually works. And it's better than the alternative strats to get slugs to spawn, which is just basically luck. Chef's dealing with a lot of lag here, which can happen on this second floor. You've got kind of spawn plates everywhere. And when there's a lot of lag, it's hard to stutter. Harder. Gotta pull off Stanky Obama. Boogey percent classic. I'm not sure. I didn't notice it. I was too busy talking about Swiss cheese. I believe so, though. You usually don't make your way up. Yeah, you don't go out this way unless you're already there. You can get this butterfly to spawn pretty reliably. Oh, that was too fast for me. My old My old eyes aren't speedrunner eyes anymore. I couldn't pick up what Chef's offense was. Oh, looks like he couldn't either. And I still missed it. Oh, the six pack, always when you don't need it. For RJ is 23. See? Actual speedrunners in chat. I'm just old. I speedran this game 10,000 years ago.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
Looks like we do have RJ on a hot mic. That's fine. That's fine. He's a little frustrated with the third floor. I thought we were. It confirms that I'm not going crazy because I thought we had a hot mic earlier. All right. Heading up to ant fight. Ant fight's terrible. Nobody likes ant fight. We're just gonna ideally get 2 rockets off, get a life up off, get some antoids killed, get hopefully high damage on Titanic Ant. 83 is pretty good. Both antoids are dead. Okay. 22, not bad. Going for the second rock in 25 is okay too. Okay. We're at like 150 something. Ooh. Oh, a magnet for 7, and Chef's got low hamburgers. Yeah, this is call that not ideal. Is that decent damage on Ant already? We could get lucky here. Yeah. We're gonna be auto fighting pretty soon. 49's not good. Let's see what RJ gets. This is not good for Chef. Let's see if we get it here. Oh, the dodge. Then, oh, 1 antoid lived for RJ. Nice. Chef gets through. Huge dub for Chef there. Antoid living is very bad for RJ. Oh, little celebratory dance there. Yeah, anytime an antoid lives, it's not good because they're gonna pretty much automatically life up Titanic Ant. Yeah, Chef had done like 150 something ish, you know, with the Rockins. So it's like, and Ant has, I think, what, 210 or something? Somebody in chat knows. Somewhere above 200. So he'd done substantial damage. It was just a matter of, can we get lucky? Nice. RJ gets through too. Curious if Chef's gonna get any more burgers. Yeah, essentially. Ori, that's a good point. Yeah, all damage is basically nullified if an antoid lives to the Titanic Ant. It feels bad, so it's a good RJ got through that. Both of those ant fights were kind of sweaty. Yeah, I'm curious if Chef will buy some burgs or just keep pushing it. He does have the lead. His slug grind was pretty good. I feel like the deltas haven't changed all that much.
Fish! Are you serious?
Just gonna let this ride. It's like I have a sort of commentary buddy. Let's see, Chef, yeah, going for some burgs. I think that's a smart move. And I'm sure Chef is probably watching too, which by the way is completely fine. In randos we don't allow screen watching, but in Boogey percent it's totally okay to watch the race. So it's one of those things you can kind of still. It's probably, I think it's become more prevalent. People will watch the race and kind of see where they're at and base their moves. And again, it's totally fine in vanilla. For sure, yeah. Strat stealing. Alright, heading into cops. RJ had enough burgs. Didn't have to buy more. Surprisingly. The number of burgers going into cops is just one of those numbers that every runner kind of deals with differently. I'm sure there's numbers that better runners just go for, but you know, I think it's anywhere from like 3 to 5 for cops. Obviously anything more than that is fairly safe, unless you're Ori, and then you need a completely full inventory, and even then, you're probably doomed. Oh, RJ's got a bunch while that crit. All rolling HP. Yeah, I mean, if you're just kind of on your own stream, going for PB, I could see you doing it. You know, if your PB is like super low, that's like your only time saves. Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I love Super Mario Kart. Yeah, it's like, check out the other screen, see what's going on. RJ burning through burgers. 2 left. I don't know, 64. I don't know if I'd still feel safe. Oh, nice. Burger drop. Yeah, they're both on cop 3 here. I think that burger is 1 in 16. Somewhere around there. 1 in 8, 1 in 16. One of those two. I'm not sure where the coffee came from. It might have dropped. I don't know what it would have dropped off of, though. The commentator blessing. 1 in 8. Thank you, Peen. Well, that's substantially better than 1 in 16. I feel like I never saw burgers drop. I mean, it happens, obviously, but... Oh, rocking those rockins. Oof. Okay, cop death for Gobes. Not a good feeling. Oh, is this just like a missed menu in Burger Shop? Could have been. It's 100%. Strong with 12 psychic points is a little scary. I don't know how many burgers RJ has. Looks like not many. One. Okay. Auto fighting it is. There we go. Alright. Well, how poorly those cop fights went. I'm sure RJ's just happy to be out. I didn't quite see where things went south on Gobes' side. But with cops, it can happen real quick. It can happen real fast, yeah, but Cop death is a tough one. Because you just have to do all those fights again. You probably have to buy burgers again. Yeah, that and like Titanic Ant are the worst and on it. Titanic Ant, you just have to take that tremendous walk all the way through Giant Step again. These mushrooms, they have a pretty small attack radius compared to most other things, so you can kind of cut it close if you need to. I've seen people do the Frank heal for sure. And no one really seems to know which... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gotta be pretty tight. It seems pretty tight. You know, door transitions in both. Like, that argument is like... They both have a ton of door transitions. yeah. It's... Oh yeah, true. Yeah, the photo happens either way. Yeah, 2 extra doors on Frank. That's got to be the... Doors are just so much time. Alright, mostly a lot of just story progression on RJ's side. We're just kind of walking through Tucson, giving Apple Kids some food and some money. Yeah, and the sharks are gone at that point. Yeah. So in conclusion, yeah, those timings are pretty tight on that. And if Brooke said she's tried it and tested it, I trust. I've never actually seen it, and I haven't heard from anyone that has actually tested it, so other than Brooke. Most people who do it just kind of are just like, yeah, it seems a little faster. Yeah, you would see that very rarely. Some people would do hotel, but yeah, you pretty much never see that. Maybe back in the day, people would do it. Yeah, maybe that's why people did it. RJ getting pencil trigger here. You don't actually have to see the pencil, you just kind of have to reach a certain point on the screen, and the game sees it. It's one of those things when you're first learning. A lot of people who just kind of played Earthbound and are learning the speedrun think they have to like go up to the pencil and check it, but you don't have to do that. And not only that, some people thought you had to just see it for a long time, but even then you can be high enough or low enough that it's loaded. The game sees it. Alright, Cam Strong. We got the psychic points. Oh boy. Come on, Rockin'. No. Okay, at least that was gonna be another strong death, but Gobes got lucky. I thought for sure he was a goner. Yeah, and they do happen on a strong somewhat commonly. He's quick. And those grapples can hit hard, which it did. Yeah, Ness is pretty bad and on it. There we go. GG's on it for Gobes. Get that monkey off your back. On it's got to be the worst part. 5%, wow. See, it's like it's just Earthbound numbers. Like it's, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like 5% that you see. That seems like it's more than 5%, but Tim Grapple. Yeah, Rockin's missing are the worst. Yeah, like 5%. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess my perception of percentages is just off, or it's just Earthbound things, or a little bit of both. I don't know. All right, PRV for RJ, Peaceful Rest Valley. If you dive into the games, oh, there's nice, good receiver phone usage. Fair enough. If you look at kind of the spawn tiles in PRV, it's basically like a checkerboard, so it's just a terrible place full of spawns basically. There are some movements you can take. We call them Nemi movements, where you can kind of walk certain ways and avoid spawns some of the time, maybe 5% of the time. Not very peaceful, no. The Mother 2 version, Grateful Dead Valley, is a little more accurate. Yeah, you can get ganked pretty easily in here. UFOs be swooping. There is a hard hat over to the left here. Some people grab it, but imagine at this stage in the game, people aren't going for that. But if you're feeling not so good about Happy Village, there is some defense to the left over here, which some runners will get sometimes. This butterfly despawn is, or respawn really, is pretty useful. There's a ton of spots in PRV where butterflies will just spawn. 2 HP life up, I missed it. Ooh, yeah, that door will get you. You think you're in the clear. Ooh, RJ walking some thin lines there. This last area can be a real pain. All right, we're clear. Oh, stepped on Snack. Unfortunate. Snack kind of wanted the smoke though, I guess. All right, happy. Get some gear here. Cultists are pretty strong, and again, we're low percenting this. So we'll get what we can in terms of stats. Survive these cultist fights. No step. -1 Ori point. I get some croissants for safety. A little bit of diversion from the usual glitchless route here by a couple less things. RJ smart on that door. A lot of people will buffer movement left on that door. It's kind of a rookie mistake sometimes, but RJ knows better. Some doors you just don't want to buffer movement. Nice juke there from Gobes. You can kind of confuse those UFOs sometimes. Ooh, tough pincer. That's those checkerboard spawn plates for you. But we got the blocker. Move right through. Alright, we got the shack fight. Pretty straightforward. Things anywhere can kind of go south here with cultists calling for help. But generally we're okay. Commentator's curse. Oh, there we go. Right on time. Calls for help with any enemy are always a pain. The bane of the speedrunner. There we go. We got through the fight. Cultist G and the Invincible Crow can happen there. I guess that's a bad situation. It's about as bad as it can get. But onwards to HQ. Oh, I should be looking at stream stats. There we go. Thanks. I just happened to look over at feed. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Checking out the channel. We do this thing most of the year. The only time we're really not running tourneys in summertime, but we got Boogey % in the fall. We do PK Scramble Rando typically after this. Wintertime, New Year's, and we rock right into Ancient Cave Rando with kind of events in and out here. Ah, the Vogler Prayer, nice. The bot is active. Good to see. So yeah, Plenty of stuff going on the channel. We appreciate the follows. Everybody hanging out. Cultists calling for help. We're gonna hit those rockins. Yeah, you don't really mess around in this fight. You get Cultist B, you start a rockin'. Cultist C, you're cursing Earthbound. Cultist D, yikes. Okay, okay. No. E, we might get to F. And you, fun fact about these fights, if you're curious, you cannot run away. There's no running from these fights, which makes them extra crappy, especially at this point. Typically, you just try to run. Wow, Cultist, the only caveat here is we're gonna get a bunch of levels. 1700 XP. Not enough for a rockin'. Yeah, we caught a little damn there from RJ. Yeah, he was hoping for the 10 psychic points. See, I'm with Irving on this. Last year, Irving just started leaning into commentary curse and just pushing it, and honestly, it works. I mean, it's just all you can really do as a commentator at this point. Loop back around. Hell yeah. I'm gonna let Gobes buffer here for a sec. We've had some drop frames. Car painter fights. Again, we're in the midst of RNG here. We're really just looking for lightnings to reflect, which is a 25% chance per character, which it's only Ness, so 25%. Gobes getting the classic PRV pincer. Typically here you're just rocking, yep, as we see, because there's plenty of butterflies around. 140, hell yeah, let's go. It's a good car painter fight. Ideally, we want low HP here because we're hitting a death warp. That's why I didn't see RJ heal too much there. Car painter, I guess I didn't really get a chance to mention, it is scripted. There is a few scripted fights in Boogey % here. Car painter being one of them. Gobe's trying to run. These UFOs are pretty quick. That's the only problem he's going to run into here. No skip sandwich for RJ. You'll see people grab that for various parts of the run sometimes. Ooh, yeah, this could be a Ripperino, yep. Yeah, PRV takes a victim. There was another magnet for 7? Jeez. Gobe's got a magnet for 7 on Ant too. Yeah, that's brutal. The Ant with the 7, yeah, that's just bad RNG, man. Yeah, it's just Earthbound being rude. 14 crucial psychic points taken from Gobes in this Boogey % run. Yeah, and it really is just EB. I think from the outside, people see this speedrun and they're like, you know, people who are good at it, they watch people who are good and are experienced and are like, oh, this doesn't look too bad. And this game is just, it's so mean in so many ways. I feel like it's always finding new ways to just dump on runners. I'm gonna drop some items here. Get rid of that teddy bear. Like I said, we're hitting a death warp here, so we want to get our defense low, get rid of that teddy bear. We're gonna death warp back to Tucson. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no matter how good you are, like, it's gonna happen. And like a lot. Oh, nice. Got the right kid. We do want Ness to go down first because Paula can just auto fight, as we see. Keep on taking it. Oh, the gut save. Nice, yep. RJ knows, RJ knows. that was the clutch guts. Okay, we got the money. Yeah, sometimes you just don't need to take money out there if you line things up correctly. Little micro optimizations. Don't hit that. Don't need to hit that ATM. Yeah. Bus memes. Our blessed bus memes. Town bus, happy bus. I feel like that one got changed recently. I'm a staunch right busser for the record. Not that I'm in any way relevant in Earthbound speedrunning these days, but Lizard bus, let's go. Oh, that's a classic joke. Someone's got to pull on commentary, hit the old up bus. Oh, what's up, bus? The classic. Another little known fact here. Unless you're Andy, you don't have to fight Everdread. If you're Andy, you fight Everdread and you win the race anyway. But if you're any other racer, you don't have to fight Everdread the first go around. Tokyo Drift bus. Well, I will say turbo left is pretty clutch. Alright, runaway 5 time. Definitely not Mario and Luigi. Definitely not the Blues Brothers. Nothing to see here. Runaway 6 questions. Not taking them. Of course we get an ad break during the Runaway 5. The game knows. Twitch knows. They're in cahoots. Well, subs and turbo watchers and people who have functioning ad blockers, congratulations. Friggin' Twitch. Hell yeah. Thanks for that resub, Rizu. 19 months, very nice. Much appreciated. In this September. All glory of September. There it is. At least they gave us a cool emote. The old yappin' emote. Doodaloo. Alright, time's come. Which bus will it be? Oh, he's gonna bait us. A little bit of a bait here. Oh, yeah. Keep us on the edge of our seats. We're close to the 21st. Time to party. Hell yeah. That's some good dancing in chat. It is nice with the animated emotes, how many dancing emotes we get these days. It seems like that's the general consensus on Twitch. Let's just get a bunch of dancing emotes. I like it, I like it. Alright, car painter. Okay. Aw, not two lightnings. Unfortunate. You can get car painter in that first turn. Oh. Quickie car painter. Graveyard can be a problem for people, for sure. Again, there's some movements you can take to avoid ghosts and the such. Oh my god, the noise. You kind of use the gravestones. Shimmy around. Not many spawns here for RJ though, luckily. It can definitely be much worse than this. I've seen worse graveyards. No problem here. No problems at all. Everything is fine. On to winters we go. Look at the Zoidberg emote in there, nice. I missed that first go around. Good old Zoidberg. Snowman theme. A personal favorite. I mean, this game is just full of bangers, obviously. I genuinely feel bad for people who haven't experienced Earthbound and its soundtrack and various other Super Nintendo RPGs and their soundtracks. Really high quality music. Great stuff. Quite proper. Oh, Death Warp for Gobes. Let's see how it goes. Got a lot of HP. You'll see some people with, if they've got high HP on Nest, sometimes people go into PRV, take a UFO fight or something, but it's not for everybody. Got some cookies. Oh, we got a follow from Puke Butt the Barf Man. Much appreciated on that one. Top tier username. Very fitting for Earthbound. The 1 HP on Ness. Hey, didn't mean to call out lurkers, my bad. just happened to see it as I glanced over. This friggin' 1 HP on Ness. That's gotta be so frustrating. There we go. Commentator blessing. Oh, the Justin TV days. I was there 10,000 years ago. I'll take a dogfight, not the worst thing. There is a 50% chance of a bread roll drop here, and Brick Road is terrible. And we got the bread roll. Nice. That makes Protoplasm fight much safer. Old. Yeah, officially old. If you were around for the JTV days. Shit, I remember Ustream. That was like 08, 09. Did those years exist? I don't even remember. True, yeah. You can get that level up there. Yeah, and that 1 HP can, honestly, it can make a difference. Protoplasm fight is terrible. Get them Tessies ready. Oh. Taking it touchy with that photo trigger. Tessie. He kind of sneaked the Borland in there. Nice. And of course, the Tessie variants. Yes, yes. Feel free to share Tessies of your own. We are accepting of all Tessies here. Hell yeah, RJ. Whistle me the song of our Tessie people. Alright, hardest enemy in Earthbound. Senior Protoplasm. Though I doubt RJ will have much trouble here. Commentator Curse. Market. And more Runaway 5. It's cutscenes. Colliding cutscenes. Yeah, RJ has got the 1 extra HP from the dogfight, the bread roll from the dogfight. We have a boiled egg. If it goes that long, we run. Dodgy dodgy. Roger Dodger. Nice. I like that little protoplasm. It's a putt blug. Oh no. Yeah. Do be looking like that. Delicious eggs. No attempt at a duck skip. Setup wasn't there. Terms and conditions were not correct. Oh, Chef. AFK. That'll get you. get you. Second proto skip. Oh yeah, commentator blessing. No hand wash skip. Nope. Don't have time for that. Clock is ticking. Tick tick. I'd love to see a down bus. It works in rando. Yo, the Maxwell stats. Nice. Speed jerk. Not to be confused with anything else, ever. Yep. Rando runners. Getting juked by vanilla down buses. Yup. Yup. I've done it. I'll do it again. Then you'll go run scramble and you'll be dodging that photo skip. And people will be like, what are you doing? Why do? Can't win. Unless you tackle that muscle memory. Alright, Skyrunner time. Home stretch for Boogie Percent. A tent can pull shenanigans. It can happen. Not off the table, especially if you're Ori. Don't run Boogie Percent on Ori's cart. Not recommended. Oh, here we go. This is more of a fitting graveyard. Butterflies and flies hanging out, bridging the gap. That's a pretty common despawn there if you've got flies up top. If you like vertically despawn down to that tree, it's a nice little visual trigger. It's not perfect, but it does work sometimes. Yeah, typically those vertical despawns aren't very reliable, but there it's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, interesting. Even horizontal. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm learning things. And that makes sense, to be honest, because I remember I've tried horizontally there and it's just like, it isn't happening. Oh, there's a 95 to the left. Nice. It's a good way to get good at Earthbound is study those things. Those triggers. A lot of info out there. All right, RJ has got a pretty substantial lead here. Sometimes you'll see people save if they have a pretty strong lead. Saving is fine. And resetting. Just no manipin'. This is a non-manip category inherently, so. Boogey tent. 579 HP. So yeah, usually the reigning strat first turn is defend BBR, but there's again a lot of schools of thought with that. Or his best friend, there you go. What the idea there is at least get Jeff to get the BBR off if he does happen to get hit and die. Yeah, resetting is allowed. Not a lot of people know that. I guess we should be a little more clear with that sometimes. Yeah, if you save somewhere and die, you can reset for sure. Even in like glitchless races, it's always been our rule is that you can reset. But obviously if you start beeping and booping and doing some manipping, then you're gonna get a DQ. Nice, GG. GG RJ. Yeah, sometimes you'll see people take saves in on it, but it's like it's time consuming generally to like set those things up. The idea being if you're dying and resetting, it's gonna chunk up a lot of time. Not exactly a speed strat. Yeah, GG's RJ. Prediction. Congrats to the RJ believers. Looks like there was a lot of you. RJ is going to go to the 1-0s. 1-0 pool after this round. Former champ. GG's, GG's. Now we get the chef to finish out the run here. Green doggos. Start your day with the 1-0s. I'm not going to see a tank glitch, RJ? Come on, man. No tank glitch. This is tradition. 111.52, though. That's pretty good. There was some bad luck that run. So to still pull a 111 with some bad RNG, not too shabby. Oh, rip timers. Rip the timers. What do we get? RTGG time 111.48. No worries, RJ. Oh, the loop. We looping. All right. Let's see. Oh. Let's get some Earthbound music on. We're gonna be looping. Oh boy, that's loud. And it's a very strange song. Oh, there we go. We got the cues. Come on, just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. No worries, Gobes. You can keep... you're probably turned off now, but... you can keep it on. It's fine. Again, one of those things. Happens all the time. Timer's not starting. Streamers with... stream audio on. Bum, 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 bum. Tessie, I must Tessie. What am I doing? Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We keep it pretty light here. Not too serious. We like to have fun. No problem here. Doop doop boop boop boop. Yeah, tough runs on both sides. Earthbound be earthboundin'. Doo boo doo. Oh, we fighting ducks. Let's see, let me pull up the trusty dock here while people are around, and I can fill people in on upcoming races. Let's see, tomorrow we have a quad. Quad at 9 p.m. Eastern. Derek versus Oxwus. Oh, nice. We got tea music. 10 to tea. And yeah, the other half of that quad, let me see. It's gonna be Dez and Pebble Possum. Chat locals. So yeah, we'll have the quad tomorrow. Thursday, we have a 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll have Lord Taco and Attack Slug. Friday, there's a lot going on. Not a ton of restreams, but I imagine those will get picked up. And Saturday at 9, we've got a race. Oh, the 32 by 32s. Oh, we got our Brick Road Death Classic. They happen quite a bit. Oh, nice. We got Hintman. Hintman text. Come so far. E, B, S, and S. Damn, RJ is hitting some bangers right now on this tank glitch. Getting hints and everything. Boop boop boop. But yeah, that's our. We're not every race books, but we got pretty good week ahead full of races. So be sure to tune in. We still got plenty of rounds of Swiss. We got to get through the brackets. So lots of EB. Boogey coming the next couple months. Oh, we might get a duck skip here. Nice. Love me a good duck skip. Oh yeah. That's how you do. We never get to hear this in the speedrun. It's always nice to hear songs you don't get to hear. Oh, now it's over. Yeah, quad tomorrow. We love our quads on this stream. Sure, there'll be plenty more. But yeah, Boogey Percent our kind of annual. It's been what we started with way back in 2015, and it's always fun fall times, spooky boogie times. Once again, shout outs to the team, the admin team, for keeping this going. The first few years it was just me keeping her going. Slowly but surely we've built a pretty good team here, and it would not still be going if it was just me, that's for sure. Next year's 10 years, yeah, it's insane. Next Boogey, this is the 9th Boogey. Yeah, it's crazy that it's like you always hear that with 10th anniversaries on anything. Like, I can't believe it's been that long, but it genuinely, like, I don't know what happened to the last 10 years. Yeah, we've slowly built a good team here. We've got, you know, Ancient Cave and Scramble. Bergs. It's true, we've been stuck in 2020 for a long time. We've all had a rough go. Yeah, I guess, you know, if you do the math, this is technically the 10th. Funny how years work like that. Pleather. Jeez, this fight for Gobes. This is why we don't like taking fights in here. That's why we try to avoid. A lot of people will just stutter right through. It's extremely difficult to do, but good runners do it. The experienced, strong runners that were always much better than me just kind of stutter right through most of the time. 10,000 years ago. No, I definitely did not think I would still be doing this in 10 years, but and there was definitely a few years there it got hairy where I was just like, it's not gonna happen this year if like I can't do it. And people stepped up and did it. So we're still here, we're still doing it. People still want the Boogey. I thought people would get tired of it, like, but it's still just hype and fun, and I'm just happy people are still into it. It's cool. Like, I don't think of all like the short form speedruns in RPGs. I don't know how healthy exactly Paladin percent and Kefka and Arsh is still, but this is still going. People still run Boogey. We like to have fun. We are Earthbound fans at the end of the day. We don't take ourselves too seriously. Oh, ads. Is it the set? This is biggest in 7. I was trying to remember how long it's been since we had this many. Yeah, it was a great turnout. You're just stuck at hint tent, guys. Damn, no bully from Slug. That's even, you know, it's a good year. It's a good turnout. Links in chat from mods. I gotta love the hint text on the tent. We got bully takers in chat. It's not as great as it seems. Gobes got experience. Oh, races are getting scheduled. Nice. What is happening in chat? I can't. I don't even. I got nothing. Done. Lost your marbles. It's a good thing. No shame. Quads, more quads. All right, boogie tent time. Do 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 do. Oh, we bussin'. We big bussin'. Do 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 do. What year has the most boogie percent participants? 2017. We had 57, which is insane. Just keep it inverted. There was a lot of hype that year. It was kind of twofold. 2017 again, millions of years ago. Yeah, we're gonna do a Netflix series about it. Yeah, exactly. There was a big relay at RPG Limit Break that year, and I believe that year we were on speed gaming, which drew in a lot of people. It was like twofold. Yeah, the relay was just like, that's just one of those things that I can't believe they let us do it. And it was just perfect. Like, it was just, yeah, it was one of those things, like, I don't think we could ever pull it off again. Like, how we pulled it off to begin with is crazy, and it just happened. Like, everything just worked. We'll probably never be able to do that again. It was so sick. But yeah, we're coming off of hype on that. And yeah, a lot of people in 2017. That BBR gobes. Yeah, it was like 12 people submitted Earthbound, and it was like, well, we could do a relay. And RPG Limit Break was just like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Like, okay. GG's gobes. GG's all around. It's one of those things we didn't think they were gonna say yes, and they did, and it was like, okay. GG gobes. What's up, Taco? JSR. Chatterers. GG's, everyone. Got Bussy. Right underneath the hint text. Let's see. Trying to find raid targets. Not seeing too many. Whoop. Yeah, GG's all around. 128.03, the official race time for the chef. GG's, everyone. Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't see anyone else speedrunning EB. Unless, Chef, if you're still going, I'll kick the raid over. If you're still going, Chef. But if not, I don't see many others. Unless we got suggestions from mods in the chat for a good raid target. Din, yeah, no worries. I know you've been streaming. No worries at all. One's the Mother 3 Super Series. Eesh. It's a long run. M3 needs a short category. Let's see if Twitch is gonna be silly and let me. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Cry and depression % in Mother 3. Someday. Alright, GG's to the runners. Feel free to cut streams if you need to. Thank you for the race. Depression, 5 minutes in. Yeah, races tomorrow. We got a quad tomorrow. We got plenty of races this week. So much appreciated, everybody, for tuning in. My name is A Temple. I've been your comms today. GG's to the racers. Be sure to follow. Tags are in the title. Still not finding a raid target here, so I think we're just gonna call it. Once again, I appreciate people watching. Tune in tomorrow. Boogey % hype. Tourney started, no problem. I love common. Love restreaming. Happy to have people racing. Everybody have a great evening. Unless we got a recent starter? No. Okay. Enjoy your Tuesday, everyone. See y'all for the next one.